Welcome. Thank you for coming here to find out more about BLUEcloud Analytics. This video is going to serve as an introduction and I'm going to talk about some of the differences between the different reporting options that are available to us. So I'm going to be going over some things a little briefly here. If you want any details about how I'm doing things that I'm going to be showing in this video, those will be available in further videos. This is just to be a very brief overview. So I'm not going to be explaining all the steps that I'm going through. So what is BLUEcloud Analytics? I have borrowed this graphic from the JASI Dynamics website to demonstrate that BLUEcloud doesn't just refer to the reporting tool, which is called BLUEcloud Analytics. BLUEcloud is JASI Dynamics' branding for a whole suite of tools, most of which are web-based applications that you access through a browser. That's where the cloud sort of imagery comes from. But for our purposes, so far the only tool in this BLUEcloud suite of tools that we've adopted so far is BLUEcloud Analytics. So that's what we're going to be talking about today, the web-based reporting tool. So that's different than the reporting tool within workflows where you just run your reports. What this does is it allows us to have different reporting options. You will still have your reports available in workflows. That's not going anywhere. Those are not going to change. But there's some advantages and disadvantages to both types of reports. Primarily is the look of these reports. So I'm in BLUEcloud Analytics here. I'm going to run this report that I've configured. It's called Count Items by Item Types for this library. And I will also go to Workflows, and I've already run this same report, and I will open it here in Word. Now we can see here, this is the report that we're used to getting. It's pretty bare bones. It's text only. It's not laid out particularly nicely. You get these two columns here that, unless you're a multi-circ library, doesn't make sense to have these two columns. And you don't have any options for what other data shows up in this report. It's just spit out to a text file, and when you have this text file, you can't really do much with it. You can't sort it, you can't organize it. It's just very bare bones. This same report that I ran in BLUEcloud Analytics, it's configured the same. We have the ability to customize this. We included the item type description because this is in English. It's not just going to be the codes for the item types. We can also sort this. Right now it's sorted by item type, but I can sort it by the item type code, and that'll change. And it updates on the fly. It doesn't change the subtotal or anything. It's just you get to reorganize the data the way you want. So first and foremost, the reports look better. And we have better customization options. Another benefit of BLUEcloud Analytics is that these reports are all very safe to run. Some of the workflows reports manipulate the data. They will make changes to the data. They can delete items. Some of the reports will send out emails to clients. So all of those are potential risks in running reports. In BLUEcloud Analytics, there's no such risks. All BLUEcloud Analytics does is pull up data and displays it. So there's no manipulation of data, and there's no sending out bulk emails to clients. One final benefit is that there's no report queue. So in workflows, everybody has to get in line to run their report, and if someone else is running a report that takes long, you're going to wait for that report to finish before your report runs. There's no such queue in BLUEcloud Analytics. Not everything is a benefit in BLUEcloud Analytics. One of the cons of working in BLUEcloud Analytics is that the data is not live. It's working off a snapshot of the data that is taken overnight. So anything that you do today will not be reflected in reports that you run today for BLUEcloud Analytics. So one example of this is if you were running an inventory for your library, and at the end of the day you wanted to see to run a report to see what got captured today, you wouldn't be able to do that until first thing the next morning once the snapshot was captured for BLUEcloud Analytics. Another drawback is that your access to these reports will be view only. You won't have the ability to create any kind of customizations. The reports are customizable, but those requests will all have to go through JASI support, and we will make those changes for you. Luckily, we've gotten pretty good at making these changes, and we can anything that's like reorganizing columns or changing the look or the size of the text or the colors, all that stuff is very simple for us to do, and we can do those about as fast as we get them. But it is still a drawback. It is slowing you down. You have to go through us to make these changes. And some things that are the same is that reports can be scheduled just as easily in BLUEcloud Analytics as they were in workflows. So once you have a report that you like, that you know you're going to need on a regular schedule, whether that's weekly or monthly, we can configure that to work for you. Again, that's a request through us. We will do the scheduling for you, but once that's set up, it'll work no different than what you're used to. And in terms of, so that's a basic overview of what this is and what it can do. Like I said, the workflows reports are not going anywhere. Those are valuable in their own way. This is just, and there's no requirement to use BLUEcloud Analytics. It's just an option to use if you want to use it. The differences between BLUEcloud Analytics and Web Reporter are very minimal. It's just that the Cersei Dynix has chosen to focus on their newer product, which is BLUEcloud Analytics. So we've made the decision to move to that platform rather than continue to use Web Reporter.